did not consider that I have been fighting for you every single moment, blocking attacks you never even saw coming, redirecting weapons aimed at your heart, surrounding you with protection even when you felt completely exposed and vulnerable. He did not realize that every single scheme he launched against you was actually working together to prepare you for the victory that is coming, that the pressure he meant to destroy you was actually developing strength in you that you are going to need for your next season, that the isolation he meant to break you was actually creating an intimacy between us that nothing will ever be able to shake. His attacks have failed, my child. Every single one of them has ultimately failed because you are still here, you are still standing, you are still believing, and that means you have already won. This message finding you right now is not an accident, and it is not entertainment. This is an urgent warning from heaven, a divine alert that I am sounding because I love you too much to stay silent while danger circles around what belongs to me. There has been an assignment against your life, a specific plan crafted in darkness with your name on it, designed to derail your destiny and destroy your future before you ever reach what I have promised. But I am exposing that plan right now in this moment, bringing it out of the shadows into the light where it loses all its power. By you reading these words, by your spirit recognizing truth and responding to my voice, you are breaking agreement with every lie the enemy has been whispering. You are canceling every curse that has been spoken over you. You are dismantling every trap that has been set in your path. I need you to understand how spiritual warfare actually operates because most of my children go through their entire lives getting attacked without ever understanding what is happening to them. The enemy does not announce himself. He does not show up with obvious evil that would immediately alert you to danger. Instead, he works through subtlety, through thoughts that sound like your own voice, through circumstances that seem natural enough to dismiss, through gradual shifts that happen so slowly you do not notice until you are already struggling. He whispers accusations that feel like truth. You are not good enough. You will never overcome this. God has forgotten about you. You are too broken to be blessed. Everyone else gets miracles, but you will always be stuck. These thoughts feel like your own internal dialogue, like reasonable assessments of your situation, but they are actually carefully crafted lies designed to get you to agree with limitation instead of possibility, with defeat instead of victory. He manufactures circumstances that drain you, small conflicts that multiply and consume your energy, tasks that suddenly feel overwhelming when they should be manageable, relationships that become complicated and strained for reasons you cannot quite identify, bills that show up at the worst possible time, opportunities that fall through at the last minute, delays and frustrations and disappointments that stack up until you feel buried beneath them. None of this is random. All of it is strategic warfare designed to exhaust you so completely that you do not have anything left to pursue your purpose or believe for your breakthrough. He creates emotional chaos that makes you feel unstable and confused, sudden mood swings that do not match your circumstances, anxiety that grips you without clear cause, sadness that settles over you like a heavy blanket, irritability that makes you snap at people you love, numbness that makes you feel disconnected from everything and everyone. He wants you to think this is just who you are, just your personality or your mental health or your hormones, so that you never question the spiritual source and never fight back with spiritual weapons. He disrupts your connection to me, prayers that feel empty and hollow, worship that does not touch your heart the way it used to, scripture that seems flat and lifeless when you read it, a sense that I am far away or silent or uninterested in what you are going through. This separation from my presence is his ultimate goal because he knows that as long as you stay connected to me, as long as you can hear my voice and feel my love and remember my promises, he cannot defeat you. His only chance is to make you feel so alone, so abandoned, so forgotten that you stop reaching for me altogether. But every single tactic I just described has already failed in your life. I know it does not feel like failure when you are still dealing with the pressure and the pain and the confusion. But the fact that you are here right now, the fact that something in you responded to this message, the fact that you have not given up or walked away or surrendered to despair means that his plans have not accomplished what he intended. You are still in the fight. You still have faith even if it feels small. You are still hoping even if that hope feels fragile. And that is all I need to work with to turn everything around. Right now, in this very moment, as you read these words, something is shifting in the spiritual realm. The atmosphere around your life is changing. Angels are taking new positions. Demonic assignments are being canceled. Doors that have been locked are starting to open. Resources that have been held back are beginning to flow. Relationships that have been strained are being touched by my healing power. Your mind is being cleared of confusion. Your heart is being filled with peace. Your spirit is being strengthened with fresh hope. Can you feel it? That lightness starting to replace the heaviness you have been carrying? That clarity beginning to cut through the fog? That sense that maybe, just maybe, everything really is about to change? I am releasing breakthrough over your life right now that is going to manifest in ways you can see and experience in your daily reality. The financial pressure that has been suffocating you is about to ease because provision is coming from directions you never expected. The relationship that has been broken is about to experience supernatural restoration as hearts soften and walls come down. The opportunity you have been praying for is about to open up with timing so perfect that everyone will know it was me. The health issue that has been plaguing you is about to shift as my healing power flows through your body. The confusion about your next step is about to lift as I make your path clear and obvious. The depression that has been crushing your spirit is about to break as joy rises up from deep within you. This is not wishful thinking, and this is not empty promises. This is prophetic declaration over your life, words spoken from eternity into your temporary circumstances with the power to rearrange reality itself. But I need you to partner with me in this breakthrough. I need you to take action that aligns your will with mine, that demonstrates your faith, that positions you to receive everything I am releasing. First, I need you to speak out loud right now and declare these words over your life. Say them with your voice, not just in your mind, because there is power in verbal declaration that creates spiritual reality. Say this: I receive divine protection and breakthrough right now. Every attack and will continue to fail. I am covered by supernatural favor. I am surrounded by angels. I am walking into the greatest season of my life. Doors are opening, provision is flowing, healing is manifesting, relationships are being restored. My mind is clear, my heart is at peace, my spirit is strong. Everything the enemy stole is being returned to me multiplied. My latter days will be greater than my former days. I am blessed and highly favored. Did you speak those words out loud? If you skipped over that part, go back and actually do it. Your voice carries authority. Your declaration activates heaven's response. Second, I need you to write something in the comments right now as an act of faith and agreement with everything I just spoke over you. Write the word Amen if you are saying yes to this breakthrough, if you are receiving this protection, if you are believing that your life is about to change. Or write out the specific desire of your heart, the thing you have been praying for that is about to manifest, because when you write it down and release it in faith, you are creating a testimony that will encourage someone else, and you are demonstrating to heaven that you truly believe what I have promised. Do not skip this step. Do not think it does not matter. Your participation is part of how breakthrough comes. Your obedience in small things positions you for big things. Third, I need you to share this message with others because someone in your life is fighting the exact same battle you have been fighting, and they need to hear these words just as desperately as you did. When you share this, you are not just forwarding content, you are becoming a messenger of hope, a carrier of breakthrough, a vessel through which I can reach someone who might not hear my voice any other way. The enemy wants you to keep this to yourself, to feel embarrassed about sharing something spiritual, to think that maybe you will do it later. But your courage to share right now is an act of warfare that extends this same protection and blessing to everyone who receives it from you. Share it with at least 11 people, release it into your world, and watch how I use your obedience to create a ripple of transformation. And I want you to know that if you have been touched by this message, if you want to sow back into this work of reaching hurting people with hope, there is a link in the description where you can donate. Think of it as buying a cup of coffee, a simple act of generosity that will go to who are hungry, kids who go to bed with empty stomachs, whose situation breaks my heart and yours. When you give in their name, you are not just supporting a cause, you are participating in compassion, you are becoming my hands extended to the vulnerable, and I promise you that every seed you sow in love will return to you as a harvest of blessing in your own life. But whether you give financially or not, I love you the same, I am moving in your life the same, and this breakthrough is yours either way. Now let me speak to your heart about something that goes beyond just surviving this battle. I do not just want you to make it through this season. I want you to move from defense to offense, from barely hanging on to walking in victory, from struggling to get by to living in abundance of peace and purpose and provision. Everything you have been through up until this moment has been preparation. Every battle has been training. Every disappointment has been protection from something that would have hurt you worse. Every closed door has been my hand steering you away from what looked good but would has been my perfect timing, making sure that when your blessing arrives, you are ready to steward it well. You are entering a season right now where years of waiting are going to be made up in moments, where struggles that have lasted for seasons are suddenly going to resolve, where breakthrough you have been praying for is going to manifest with supernatural speed, where restoration you thought was impossible is going to happen right in front of your eyes. This is not distant future hope. This is now. This is your time. This is your moment. And if you are reading this in December, You need to know that you are unbelievably blessed because you are positioned in a season that carries extraordinary spiritual power for new beginnings and miraculous intervention. The enemy wanted you to miss this window, wanted you to be so beaten down and discouraged that you could not receive what heaven is releasing. But you are here, you are awake, you are aware, and it will mark the rest of your life. And if you are reading this in a different month, after December has passed, do not think for 1 second that you missed anything. The same power that moves in December moves every moment of every day because I do not change and my promises do not expire. When you seek me with your whole heart, when you trust me with genuine faith, when you surrender to my plan for your life, you step into a dimension where every month becomes December, where every season carries blessing, where miracles are not limited to certain times of the year but flow continuously from my limitless love for you. So whatever month this finds you, whatever season you are walking through, receive these words as your personal invitation to breakthrough that transcends time and circumstance. I see everything you have been carrying that no one else knows about. I see the brave face you wear while pain churns beneath the surface. I see the strength you display while exhaustion pulls at every part of you. I see the hope you maintain while doubt whispers in the background. I see the love you give while loneliness aches in your heart. I see the faith you hold while fear tries to steal it. And I am so incredibly proud of you. I am proud of your perseverance. I am proud of your resilience. I am proud that you kept showing up even when you wanted to quit. I am proud that you kept believing even when circumstances screamed that nothing would change. I am proud that you kept reaching for me, even when I felt far away. You need to know that I have never been distant from you, not even for a moment. Every second that you felt alone, I was right there holding you together. Every night you cried yourself to sleep, I was collecting your tears in my bottle because they mattered to me. Every morning you woke up and decided to try again, I was breathing strength into you. Every time you wanted to give up but chose to hold on, that was my power working in you because you did not have that kind of strength on your own. I have been carrying you through this battle, and now I am bringing you out on the other side victorious. The story you thought would end in defeat is actually reaching its turning point. The situation you thought would destroy you is actually going to be the testimony that inspires thousands. The pain you thought was pointless is actually going to produce purpose. The wilderness you